Well, hello friends, my name is Alckemy, welcome to the channel. Today, you and I are going to be talking about this neat and expensive AF little setup that I found to get audio being passed through from the Octatrack back into the DAW. So let's take a look at what's going on, and I'll break this down for you in a couple of ways. But basically, I have the analog key that is being an overbridge being sent into the inputs of the Octatrack. I've got a pass-through on here, and right now this is the only problem that I'm dealing with, which is turning this into a stereo sample, because right now the pass-through is in mono. But this is a through track on track 1, and then that is being sent into the input of the Syntact, and then the Syntact is being run back into the DAW via overbridge. So how crazy is that? So if you want to take a look at the setup, it's extremely messy, but I'm going to go ahead and switch back over here and kind of show you what's going on. But holy cow, I can't believe that this works. So you need to make sure that these two are set to in plus out over auto. Otherwise, this isn't going to be sent to this. And then also, you don't have to have another overbridge thing. You can just send this directly into the interface. But as you can see, I'm using one of the two outputs for my microphone, so that's why I was keen on trying to make this work. So I hadn't even thought about doing this until this came in the mail, and thanks to EasyBot, I had a quick discussion about how to pull this off. I'm really excited to get on with the channel, or have him on the channel, or get on his channel and stuff and talk about some of the possibilities and whatnot. But thanks, bro. Shout out to you for helping me troubleshoot this. The only thing with this, though, is I'm curious as to whether or not there's a way to get stereo pass through, and if anybody knows, I'm ecstatic, because that means that I can, at the very least, record one of my crazy basses in here. Or process a drum loop before this, get that recorded into the Octatrack, or at the very least get it recorded into the Octatrack, mangle it in the Octatrack, and then send it back out through the Syntact of, there's not really any effects on the Syntact, but it does take audio in. And the reason why this is also significant is because if I want to expand, so say I want to have something that goes from phase plant to the analog heat to something like an octacosm, right? Or wait, what is that called? Octacosmo something? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. One of those cool reverb delay granular things. Then I can insert this back into the chain in order to make that work, because this has that overbridge thing. So Elektron, you're really surprising me with this box, and I'm becoming more appreciative of this thing and this thing more and more. But basically, I've figured out how to apply for myself a hybrid workflow that I can utilize to sound design back in here. And if I'm getting tired of, doing stuff in the DAW, or let's say I want to be able to have somebody else be able to work on some mangling sounds or whatever, just by arming the track here, I could literally be working on some drums or something, and I can have someone else mangling audio real time on the Octatrack. And then it gets even better, because guess what? Clutch again, we've got people coming in from Rolling Sampler. Thank you to Birds Things. But all of the audio is being recorded into the Rolling Sampler, so I don't even have to set it up into being recorded. The only other thing that I would say with this, in case if you're wondering or have any questions, I am muting the output of the original channel, so that way we're not getting double feedback. So the last, I think, string with this, and it's not a deal breaker, I guess, if that's not going to work, is whether or not there's a way to get direct stereo out, because right now, again, it's in mono. But at the very least, you can record this in, and the playback of this should be stereo, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, if that doesn't sound cool, then I don't know what to tell you, but I'm really excited for what I'm going to be able to start cooking when I get everything going up and upwards and onwards. I don't know, something of the sort. So anyways, if you have any suggestions about how to improve this, let me know. I'm just glad that it works. Again, shout out to EasyBot. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. If you have some external gear and you really want an edge on crazy sounds, or let's say you just have a DAW and you've got faceplant, I highly recommend that you check out some of this stuff, because we can get some really cool sounds out of this. But I've got more information on that in other videos. Anyways, take care. I will see you in the next one.